Hello, my name is Joe Strout, and this is my CS567 project, Space Folding in Virtual Reality. The project is motivated by the desire to use real walking to navigate a virtual space. The problem with walking is that you generally have a very limited physical space to do it in, requiring some means of compressing the virtual environment to fit into the physical play area. Various approaches to spatial compression have been proposed and are summarized here, but all of them still require a quite large physical space, with the possible exception of change blindness, and that one provides only a modest spatial gain of about 50%. Some techniques also restrict the user to certain predetermined paths. In comparison, the new space folding technique works in a physical space as small as 2 by 3 meters. It allows for unlimited spatial gain, and it allows the user to navigate freely. The main drawback compared to the other techniques is that we make no attempt to hide the spatial manipulation from the user, but a pilot study suggests that users are not bothered by it. The basic idea of the technique is illustrated here. The virtual space is divided into rooms connected by portals. The diagram on the left shows a plan view of the 5 rooms in the pilot study. From the lower right corner of room A, for example, you could see through the portal to room B and travel there by simply walking through the portal. You're then in room B, which overlaps the physical space of room A. Any number of rooms can be folded into the same physical space in this manner. Here you can see a demonstration of the system in action. The external physical world view is at upper left, while the user's view of the virtual space is at lower right. The subject here is performing the task of the pilot study, which amounts to walking around the 5-room virtual environment, collecting these stars as prompted by the room label over the left-hand controller. You can see that within the virtual environment, the subject seems to be walking around a large multi-room space, even though in the physical world, he's simply walking in circuitous paths in the small physical space. We did a pilot study where 5 subjects were given a brief exploration period, followed by 5 minutes of this task. We then asked them to fill out an exit survey as well as a NASA task load index. The results of the 7 Likert scale questions are shown here. You can see that there was strong agreement with the positive statements, such as, "I was able to navigate the space without much trouble." There was mostly disagreement or neutrality on the negative statements. We also gathered free-form comments after the surveys were complete. Here are a few representative ones. On the whole, users expressed comfort with the manipulation, though several wished they had a bit more time to learn their way around. Together with the Likert results, these suggest that users were, on the whole, not bothered by the impossible nature of the folded space, and every user seemed very pleased to be able to navigate the space by real walking. To summarize, this project prototyped a new form of spatial compression with significant advantages over previous approaches. It works with a physical space as small as 2 by 3 meters, compatible with most home room scale setups. And yet it allows for an unlimited amount of virtual space which users can navigate by real walking. Finally, our pilot study suggests that users actually like it. For these reasons, I expect space folding will find application in a wide variety of VR applications.